Welcome back, Insufferable Gaming fans. Your old pal SirRosser here. Last time, we had entered a swamp temple. Actually, to be completely fair, the last time, I tried recording and everything went tits up, and I did a whole episode where nothing was recorded. But that's okay, because nothing of value was lost. So now, we try again. And the best way to do that is to make sure that I don't get murdered with my extremely low health. And be assured, my health is extremely low. And these bushes are about the worst thing for it. So, what we need to do is to try to get some health, and we release a squirrel, and there's a small voice coming from inside a hole. Oh, I am starving. Yeah, me too, buddy. I haven't eaten since yesterday. But the squirrel is willing to trade us a powerful sword in exchange for something to eat. I'm going to assume that it eats nuts, and I will go out of my way not to make the obvious joke with that. I will, however, get repeatedly punched in the face by leaping lizards, which is a bit of a problem. As you may know, I do not have any herbs or spices. Let's clear out these mudmen, and let's be very careful not to let these things jump out and kill us. Especially not when we could potentially find an herb laying around somewhere. These bushes are the worst. You can't actually injure them while they're shooting out their branches. Like that. Very difficult. Things will get a little easier later when we have either more health or better weapons or more defense. But for now, they are in fact a bit problematic. Killing them at range would be perfect. Unfortunately, I am just about out of health, and there it goes. And I die like Mario and Donkey Kong. But that's okay. The Master assures us that we shouldn't rush. I will do a tour and speak to the animals I have released a bit later. For now, let's just get back to where we were. It's for the best. When you die, you lose all of your gems. But I was just about completely out of gems anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Death is not very punishing in this game, and that's good. Well, I don't know if it's good, but it at least makes sense, since we were sent from the heavens above, under the orders of the Master, who is basically God in this world. Ugh. There is no good way to dodge those pointy branches. But we released a bird. Got a single point of health back. Now let's run to avoid the lizards. Oh, the lizards, they are a problem. What else is a problem? These guys. But they're all going to spawn in one go, so that should take care of those. We get rid of the waterfall, and we unlock a buttload of gems. Now that will be helpful. Son of a bitch! Alright, we gotta do something about this. Let's see if maybe I can get a level from this. Not quite there yet. But now, we got ourselves some mudmen, which are considerably easier to kill. Especially if we trick them into going behind columns so that we don't have to take a hit, which I did anyway. Oops. Now, what do we unlock there? A gem. With that gem, we will be able to go back to the village, as it were. Yes, let's get them all lined up and kill them in one go. Avoid the spears. Ugh. That wasn't good, but what can you do? What else have we unlocked? A mole! Moly, moly, mole. A small voice is calling from the hole. I am the creature who brings light to darkness. I am Son Goku, your worst nightmare. No, not quite. But that would be pretty awesome. And we've got a medical herb. That's exactly what I was wanting. Alright, let's check this gem. Please take this. Experience. Would you like to return to Greenwood? Yeah. Let's go back. Let's talk to some of the things we've released. What are some of the things we've released? We've released this squirrel, who indicated that he was hungry. Welcome to the Squirrel's Exchange Store. Exchange something for food. Well, he already mentioned a sword, so I think that's what we're looking for. We can head in here, get healed up. You get healed up every time you enter the Sky Palace thingy. What else we got? We've got a bird. Talk with the stump. Please listen carefully. Alright, I'm gonna have a conversation with the stump. This is Greenwood. This is C-SPAN. This land was developed by a dog named Turbo. A lot of people were disappointed when Turbo drove out all the mom-and-pop stores, but Turbo insisted that progress was key to economic growth. He created this town so animals could come here and feel safe. Well, I can't really blame the animals. They are delicious and good with ketchup. If we find a particular mole, you will be able to see in the dark. Make sure you talk to all the moles, especially the one right under your left testicle. Oh, wait, you meant the animal. Please, come take a walk with me. Nah. Why not? But thou must. Actually, this is completely supplicant. Superfluous. S-word. Mr. Connery, that's swords. Anyway, this dog's twin brother is a guard on the island. This is not relevant information. and this place used to be a green theater. A group called the Woodston Trio used to be a very popular band. One more thing. Alright then. I'm not sure that mattered one iota. Oh, there's another bird. We tell the trees what is taking place, and in return they give us seeds to eat. So I guess you could say we have sort of a give and take relationship. We give them information, we take their unborn children's seeds. This tree is thankful because the birds tell him stories of the Lost Side Marsh, which has 3 shrines. One is called water, another is fire, and the third is light. I'm assuming that we have been in the water shrine, because damn was there a lot of water. Alright, here's a mole. Even though I don't look like it, I am from the sky, just like you. Also, just like that first guy we found in the first room. Light up the darkness. Cheer up, everyone. Let's work together. By the way, why don't we go to the second basement of the water shrine? You will now be able to see monsters which you could not see without me. Yeah, okay. This soul, which is what that is, the soul of light, means that in dark areas we will have a radius around the ball of light, which will reveal invisible things, or maybe just light it up, or something like that. Yeah, nothing new here. I forgot we haven't opened up any more teleport squares yet, so we're gonna have to walk back through the swamp. Let's try to avoid the lizards as best we can. I'm starting to get the hang of dodging them. Not completely, but somewhat. So, down we go. Whoops. And we head over here. Try to avoid taking shots by those guys. And we're back to here. So, everything's cool. And we get to move down a space. Ah, yes, see? We have a light radius now. If we'd gone down here earlier, wouldn't have had that. Let's see if we can avoid taking as much damage from these shrubberies as possible. So far, no good. And we open up this-a thing, which is a delicious seeds. Now, we can trade that, presumably, for a better sword. With the squirrel. Let's try to avoid taking damage when at all possible. We'll just game the pathing algorithms here. Okay, the pathing algorithms gamed me. Fair enough. Oh, more of those. Let's fireball them. Ah! There, we leveled up out of the whole ordeal. Nifty. Now, what does this unlock? Also released a crocodile. just what you want to release upon a lush green paradise full of squishy animals. Mudmans. At least they're easy to kill. And here we have a blank space, but we found a strange bottle. What this does is, if you equip it and you die, you get to keep all your gems. Very useful. Now, you may be noticing something, and that is that some of these things are different colors than the others. Just slightly. If we go and start a fight with the odd-colored ones, we can fight them. That's just good video game logic right there. You always want to look for things that are slightly off-colored. And if I'm not mistaken, we should find some more. If you look to the left, you'll notice that the upper left statue is slightly more yellow. When we go and put it into the light, it's the opposite. It's slightly darker. Let's break it. And break it we shall. Break it with our sword. Yeah. And now we've released a second mole. Let's just assume this is good progress. Nothing down here. But we have mudmen popping out like gangbusters. Maybe if we get them all lined up, we can sword them quickly and efficiently. Like so. And receive a treasure. We found 50 more gems. See, now we can use plenty of magic. Very handy. Very useful. That is a thing. We kinda have to activate it before we can hit it. Looks like its shots are at 45-degree intervals. A sloppy victory, but a victory nonetheless. And next we open up a deer. Ah, this is that musical troupe we've heard so much about. And by so much about, I mean that one animal has mentioned it. That's cool. Alright. Oh, no you don't. I will not be subject to your fireballs. Okay, I guess I was subject to the lizard's fireballs. Sometimes there's just no getting around it. This being a time release monster layer, we gotta wait a few seconds. Dropping plenty of gems though. And that gives us a shortcut. And this is a treasure chest. And a lizard. And 50 gems. So, where to now? One might ask. Well, back to the forest. We've unleashed a whole new set of creatures. Let us speak with them now. Already talked to those, and those. We have not spoken to this deer yet. Hello, I am a member of the famous Woodston Trio. usually have a variety show at this theater. Well, that would be awesome if this were the 1920s. But he's missing his sidekicks. Good to know who the prima donna of the group is. Head back in here, refill the health. Let's see, we did unleash another squirrel. What have you to tell us? Turbo the dog used to live here with a human named Dr. Leo. Oh, we've heard of him. Turbo learned a great many things from him, like how to sit and roll over. Yeah, we're going to have to find branches to make a raft at some point. It's both less and more complicated than the dialogue would have you believe. Let's talk to this squirrel again. He will exchange the sword for seeds, and we receive the Psycho Sword, which is perfect because I am in fact a psycho. Now this sword temporarily paralyzes invincible monsters. Invincible monsters are pretty much those metal things that we saw earlier. What else we got? We did unlock a second mole, I'm sure. And nothing else. Alright, let's go check out this mole. Mole, mole, mole. You must bring me something that once belonged to Monmo. Monmo being a more different mole. Nothing on this island. And we also freed a crocodile. Who are you? Are you trying to walk over me? Hell yeah, I'm gonna walk all over you. That's how you deal with a crocodile. But there's nothing else here. So, basically, we now have a new sword and little else. But we can go back and find new things, which we will do next time. Until then, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.